Hi, we're back again, and we've got a lovely guest with us next. And you've heard her singing just at the beginning there. Did you write that song?
Yes, I did.
Okay, this is Diana Hallare.
Hallare.
It lives close anyway. I'm so glad to have you here today.
Thank you very much for this opportunity.
And is something special going on that you could tell us about, or do you just want to tell us about what is dear to you?
I could do both because art is dear to my heart, and also, for instance, tomorrow at the Rawhide game I'll be singing the national anthem, and then I'm hosting a retreat, actually 2 retreats. One will be this summer in July in Wisconsin, and another will be in November here in the Central Valley, and the location and the exact date is still to be determined for November, but it's in the works. And so we are in the process of many things basically that cater to our own legacies and also to our own personal balance and social support. And currently I'm also building a support group for creatives, whether it's artists, entrepreneurs, musicians, or even writers, for instance. And so it's a way to gain social support, emotional support, and also to have fun doing creative work. And for instance, if you have writer's block, then you could say, okay, everybody will do a writing prompt for today. And so it will help with the creative process. And as one had said, that the different aspects of creativity can flow and you get to exercise different aspects of creativity. For instance, if you are more of a writer, then you could try a little bit of music set to it, or you could try drawing with it. For instance, I have also started my artworks. I mean, I do pastel drawings, for instance, and I've been selling artworks that have poetry now on them.
Oh,
yes.
I've seen that before. That's really nice. Well, who is this we? Is this an organization or something you started, or what?
I've started this as a business, and with regards to we is, for instance, the retreat. I am working with fellow Sister Dots. I'm part of an organization called the Polka Dot Powerhouse.
Wow.
And we are international, and I'm collaborating, for instance, for the Wisconsin retreat. I'm collaborating with people from Wisconsin and Minnesota. And I'm doing a similar thing, but I'm collaborating also with people from California and Minnesota, for instance, for the November retreat here in the Central Valley.
Well, that's a lot of work. You're a busy girl, right?
Yes.
So tell me, what is your background that got you into all of these different forms of art?
I am a proponent of well-roundedness and balance, and I've felt that it's not that I could do anything or I can achieve anything, but it's more about trying to expand my horizons, like a sun in a sense, the rays of a sun.
Yeah.
And not about you have to be focused on one thing. Yes, I would like to do that, but at the same time, I would like to stretch myself out as well. And so I am delving more into expressive arts, and maybe in the future I may be delving into expressive arts therapy as a career or as a field in which I could help other people as a social entrepreneur. So what expressive arts is more of multimodal arts, wherein you have spoken word, for instance, and you could have dance, and you could have movement, you could have poetry, visual arts, and even music, and you could combine them so that you could help communities and individuals heal.
That would be fabulous. That's a great idea.
Oh, thank you.
And it's so wonderful that you are willing to give so much of yourself in order to help other people.
Oh, thank you.
I just noticed that is starting to happen a little more in this world, because it was so long, just me. And now I see in little breakthroughs every once in a while, it's us, us, us. So
Yeah.
that's really wonderful. Did you want to tell us about the events and where they are and all of that?
The event with regards to the July retreat, it is going to be in Wisconsin. Eau Claire is the city or town, and it's going to be at the center, and it's on July 16th, and it's an all-day event. As I mentioned, for the November one, it's still in the works, so it's either the 12th or the 19th. We're still working on that, and it's in the Central Valley, and it's going to be at a great place. I mean, we have the national parks in the area, and we have beautiful areas here in the Central Valley that we could do the retreat in. So we're still trying to figure that out at this moment. And then tomorrow, since it's Mental Health Awareness Month, I am also with the championing of people with disabilities, for instance. So I'm helping to promote championing yourself, not just by writing a book about it, but also, for instance, I would be singing at tomorrow's Rawhide game.
Now, where did the singing come in? Did you study when you were young or just start singing?
I studied some singing during college and also during elementary to high school. And I actually started out in the Middle East because I was from the Middle East, as in not exactly culture-wise, but geographical-wise.
Yes.
And I've been singing since I was 2 or 3. And then I've been playing the piano since I was 4, but it was on and off. And then I started composing music and performing those songs. It was more recently. It was a few years ago. Although I've longed for a long time to figure out how to sing, play, compose, and coordinate all at the same time, and I finally figured it out only a few years ago.
Oh, fantastic. I'm so glad. I wish that, is this something that you were going to read, or?
Oh,
is this
these
a poem, or
are
what?
these are the poems that are on the photos that I sent. These are on the pastel drawings that I did. So I did, for instance, sell a picture of a purple orchid, and this is the poem that was written on there. Encapsulate serenity and grace in the orchid's delicate pose, embolden the smile and the song of the blossoms as they tiptoe. Encounter patterns and exceptions, from wordless lines to audacious curves. Embrace even the touch of yellow, like a mystery left yet to unfold. That's one of them.
That's beautiful. I love that.
And
Are you? Oh, I'm
sorry.
sorry. Go ahead. Well, we'll have a little fight here, and then we'll get back to what we were talking about. I was wondering, could you sing something a cappella?
Okay.
Good. Oh, good.
How much fuel do you have of hope? How ready are you to live with your faith? How far can you go even when people say no? How thirsty are you to open the gate? Open your ears to the depths of your heart. Open your eyes to the miracles of your heart. Don't be afraid to dream and laugh and cry. Launch with a spirit of strength. Launch with God's. You're making your own footprints. Why not shine? Be on fire as you launch, and launch with
Oh, that is beautiful.
Thank you.
I'd like you to give us your website
Mhm.
so that if anybody wants to get in touch with you to go to one of your classes or whatever you have set up.
Oh, okay. In fact, I'll be starting classes soon in pastel drawings, for instance, but though it will still be in the works with regards to the dates and like that.
Uh-huh.
But it will be hopefully this summer. And if you would like to contact me, it's admin@patientfrontier.com. So it's ADMIN at PATIENTFRONTIER.com. And thank you very much. for giving me
Thank you so
this
much. It's
opportunity.
wonderful to have you in, and your voice is beautiful. And
Oh,
come
thank
in
you.
again sometime, please, and tell us about the new things you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
honey. We'll be right back.